Hello everyone and welcome back to the Xbox 360 version of GTA 4. Now this is a bonus episode showing off the Revenge endgame path, but first we'll do a couple of side missions that we never got around to in the main run. So we can see options here for current crimes and most wanted on this police computer, and we'll start with current crimes. Now this is basically just the vigilante mission from the previous games, although the way you start it is a bit different. And it doesn't have levels or anything, so you just kinda do one at a time and that's it. And we get a time limit as well, as we used to do in the old games. Excuse me. Sorry about that, fellow officers of the law. This is an emergency, we have criminals to apprehend. And there we go, justice has been served. So next up we have most wanted missions. There's a list of criminals that need taken care of, and you can see I already did one on this file. And right now I think we'll go and stop some burglars. Yeah, that'll do. Nobody is committing burglary on my watch. Yeah, we basically had a mission like this in the storyline, but we might as well show off this anyway. For completion's sake. Just gotta drive over here to Star Junction. And our guys show up right here. 3 targets, and I think we know how to deal with those. Now that's 2 of them, just got to take down this last one. Gotta catch him first. Our car has taken a couple of knocks along the way, I guess.
I hope you got insurance.
And that'll do it. That's some police work for you. So now that I have shown off all that stuff, it's time to actually get to the meat of this episode and go meet our good friend Dimitri. And yeah, Roman actually texts you a few times if you take too long to choose between deal and revenge, trying to convince you to do the deal, which of course we are ignoring this time because we already did that on the main run.
It's real quiet out here.
Запакуйте весь хероин! Мы сегодня ночью посылаем!
Alright, simple enough. We get to the bridge, open up a way to the hold, then shoot Dimitri in the face repeatedly. So that's not too difficult, at least as a concept. And right here I'll just maneuver my car around a bit so I can take cover behind it quicker. Like that. Actually, I could have just thrown that grenade from inside the car, but this works just as well. And yeah, as you saw, I have finally mastered the art of not blowing myself up with a grenade. And Nico has also worked on his arm a little bit. Still seems to be someone shooting at us from behind. There he is. Don't need him hanging around, even if he's kinda too far away to bother us once we board the ship itself. And once we get on board, we have a gauntlet of Dimitri's men between us and the bridge. It's really a good idea to be as methodical as possible when you're dealing with these guys, not leaving any stragglers. They're walking around, so they can surprise you later. And of course we have a whole bunch of guys in here as well, and that one appears to be able to shoot through the wall, or at least through that ridiculously small gap that we cannot shoot through. We just hit the frame of the door. It's better to just get in there and take care of business from up close. Now this of course is the ship that Nico arrived on at the start of the game. And there is actually a news report at one point mentioning that the captain of the ship has been found in the harbor with a pair of concrete boots, and that Russian criminals may have been involved in the whole business. They don't name Dimitri or anything, but there's some hints that this might become important later. Now this part here in the crew quarters might be slightly annoying, especially with lock-on aim, since the enemies kinda hide in some of the cabins and behind corners and stuff like that, so there isn't really all that much room to maneuver here, but just gotta take it slow, take it easy, and we'll be fine. And if all else fails, use explosives. Yeah. Now these cabins have a couple of goodies in them. There's some ammo for the assault rifle, and of course on top of what the enemies drop. And there's an armor vest. We didn't really need it at this point, but might as well. So now we're just gonna make our way up some more stairs, or up to the deck above us, as well as take care of these guys, who may be actually fairly easy to miss if you come from the other way, and they will be there later to kinda ruin your day, if you let them. And that side is mostly clear, but I think there was some guy still shooting at us from somewhere, and we kinda need to find him so he doesn't come up at us from behind, and that'll do that. And of course, walking up these ramps or stairs is kind of finicky at times, to say the least. With Nico's rather interesting turning radius. And we're almost at the bridge. Doesn't seem to be anyone else out here. Just gotta take out this guy, and then we are good to go. The game is still helpfully telling us which mission we are playing. Let's just get to the hold. And this right here is the Desert Eagle, which I think I should pick up, because I never got around to showing that in the main run, since I rarely used pistols. So let's give it a shot. No pun intended. And yeah, it's got really good stopping power, pretty decent range. And yeah, it's pretty good in general, but I still prefer to use the SMG or the assault rifle in most situations. I really wish this game had a weapon wheel. Alright, then we are almost to the hold now. It's actually right next to us. Let's just take out these guys so they won't bother us. I doubt they'll bother us at all anyway if we, or once we go into the hold, but can never be too sure, so. There we go. Down there we can see the entrance. Since this is where they're packing the heroin, we can expect some fairly hefty resistance. Also seem to be a couple of health packs around if we need them, or at least that one on the back wall. And blind fire once again working quite well. It's pretty good with these automatic weapons. Just gotta make sure that nobody pops up from behind a corner, and there's an exploded tank. And there was also an enemy hiding behind it, which was not really the best idea he could have ever had. Quite convenient for our sake at least.
Hey, Dmitri, I don't think I'll be doing this deal with you. We have other business to finish.
Nico, it's been a long time. I thought your time in America might have calmed you down.
America does not change everyone. Look at you. You arrived in this country, a spineless rat who would sell out his friends. That is what you will be when you die here.
Заткни этого балтийского хуя!
Pretty sure he just called us Baltic instead of Balkan. Of course, Dmitri has got a bunch of his goons helping him out because he's not going to exactly fight fair at any point.
Killing you for so long, Reskolov! Dmitri! Where are you, you rat?
It doesn't really help having all of them around shooting at us. One of them is still hiding behind some boxes back there. Can't really hit him, or Dmitri for that matter. Oh, come on, I totally hit him. Ah, the highly dynamic GTA 4 combat system. Okay, his goon back here is advancing, so let's take him out before he decides to try anything funny.
Your ship has sailed, Reskolov!
And now it's only Dmitri left, but we do have some slight issues hitting him behind that box.
I have been looking forward to killing you for so long, Reskolov! You're about to learn a lesson. Actions have consequences. You screwed me over. Now you're paying for it. Shame that'll be the second last thing that goes into your head. Goodbye.
You're the one who's going to learn a lesson. People aren't going to be happy if you kill me. Блять, ёбаный!
I've never been popular. I don't mean to start now.
I didn't mean nothing. Please.
I should have put you out of your misery a long time ago. Goodbye, Dmitri.
We actually have to walk right out of this cargo hold. I suppose Rockstar managed to add about a minute of gameplay by doing that, so totally worth it. And check this out. I'm heading back to the car right here, and just as I press the button to get inside, the phone rings, and since the same button cancels the phone call, yeah, I'm not getting that call. It was nothing too exciting, and just Roman telling... Oh, hold on.
Hey, Phil, I understand why you made the decision you did. For what it's worth, I didn't trust that Dmitri neither.
Yeah, well, I did what I had to do.
Anyway, you and me can't talk no more. Jimmy's falling apart. The Pegarinos ain't nothing no more. I'm out, man. Goodbye.
Yeah, it was just Roman, and we were telling him that we killed Dmitri, and he's like, we did what we had to do. And Phil is still being a bro.
Hey, Kate, I took your advice. I cut my connections with that man.
I'm really proud of you, Nico. It must have been really hard to turn down the money and stick to your principles.
Well, it was the right thing to do. Are you coming to Roman's wedding?
Can you pick me up and take me there? I'll be at my mom's.
See you soon.
wish I felt sorry, but I don't.
Please, I have places to go.
Thanks for coming to get me. You're looking really nice. Shall we go to the church? So, how do sociopaths behave at weddings? Will you fire a gun into the air as your cousin walks down the aisle?
No, there won't be any gunfire at this wedding. I might steal the collection box if the mood takes me, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll mug any nuns that are hanging around the church as well.
You know, it's not that weird to think that there might be some shooting at this wedding. Not only do you seem to attract ultra-violence wherever you go, but this was the church where we had my brother's funeral. You remember how that turned out?
Yeah. How are you about that? Do you miss him?
I'm okay. He's still in my thoughts, you know. He brought it on himself and he wasn't a good person. When I think about him, I just wish that he'd been happy in his life.
What would have made him happy?
It's hard to say, but maybe the right person?
Yeah? Do you think that that is the answer for everyone then?
Maybe. The right person can make your life wonderful in the same way that the wrong one can ruin it. The problem is that it's difficult to tell which one the man you are with is.
Huh. I've had some trouble telling right and wrong apart before. After the war, I was involved in a life I felt was not for me. Those decisions became very difficult.
You're talking about your criminal exploits as if they're a thing of the past.
Well, maybe they are. I don't want to be involved with the men I have been involved with. I want to surround myself with good people, not bad ones. Recently, I have tied up a lot of loose ends in the city. My past does not haunt me in the way that it used to. I've tried to separate myself from it. And I'm ready to try to be good.
Are you? Are you prepared to say goodbye to the fast cars, the drugs, the violence, the cheap women?
Yes, I am.
Do you think that the men you've been dealing with will let you walk off into the sunset?
They will have to. I'm not a slave. It would be easier to be happy if I was with the right person, though.
How do I know that you're right for me? How do I know that I won't get hurt?
I'll look after you, Kate. I promise I'll protect you. There's nothing else I can say.
You don't need to say anything else.
I like that dialogue quite a bit. It's really a shame that Kate didn't get much screen time in the plot, so... yeah.
Oh, time to preen like a peacock.
Look at you in those fancy clothes, Nico. Trying to upstage the groom on his wedding day? Let's get me married.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yes! Wonderful! Okay. Yes, I did it!
Congratulations, cousin.
Thanks for coming.
All right, yes, okay. There we go. Okay, yes, we are married. Okay. Oh, Nico.
Nico,
Next, huh?
You fucking double-crossing immigrant shit!
Go down, go down, go down. Oh, come on out of this blood clot. Nico. Nico, come on. Oh. Somebody call an ambulance. Call a fucking ambulance!
She's dead!
What? Oh, shit. Shit, shit.
She told me to leave it. I thought I had. I thought it was over.
It's never over, Aya. Nico, you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can! She's dead!
Easy, easy, easy. Your brother, man. Easy. Calm down, man. Calm down. Nico, you have to get out of here. Yes, go on, man. Go on, man. We have to leave, man. Just leave.
Get out of here.
Don't
Go.
worry, we take care of this, man.
Okay,
Leave.
okay. Poor girl. She should never have got close to me.
And here we are again. Now I'm waiting for a message here that I didn't show off in the main run. Should be arriving any second here. There we go. Yeah, we have Jacob texting us that we should go buy lots and lots of guns, and that he will let us know when he finds Pegorino or Dimitri. It's the same message on both paths.